A very warm welcome to all of you to this grand culmination of encouraging, creative, and exhilarating journey that has brought us all together to this momentous grand finale of the G20 TechSprint 2023. I, Ankur Singh from FinTech Department RBI, am honored and humbled to be your host for the evening. Before we commence for the proceedings, let me extend my greetings to the Governor of Reserve Bank of India, Mr. Shaktikanta, the Deputy Governor RBI, Mr. T. Ravishankar, the Head of BIS Innovation Hub, Ms. Cecilia S. Kingsley, Executive Directors and Senior Officials from RBI, delegates and officials joining from the G20 countries, esteemed jury members, distinguished guests from the commercial banks, NBFCs, and fintechs, and of course, the talented participants. In the words of Mahatma Gandhi, in a gentle way, you can shake the world. And this year's TechSprint stands testimony to that, as we witness innovative solutions to address complex challenges which may transform the cross-border ecosystem itself, which is interconnecting the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite Mr. Ajay Kumar Chaudhary, Executive Director, RBI, to welcome all the revered guests to this grand finale of the TechSprint 2023.
Good evening to everyone. Respected Governor Shri Shaktikanta, Deputy Governor Shri T. Ravishankar, our fellow executive directors and colleagues from Reserve Bank of India, Ms. Cecilia S. Kingsley, Head of the BIS Innovation Hub, Ms. Benedict Nolens, Head of the BIS Innovation Hub Hong Kong Center, Chairman NPCI, CEO of IBA, Managing Directors and Chief Executive Officers, and Senior Officers of Banks and BFCs and Fintechs, CEOs and Senior Officers of NPCI, Reserve Bank Innovation Hub, Rabbit and IFTAS, our sister organizations, distinguished delegates joining from various countries through web, esteemed judges, tech enthusiasts, participants, ladies and gentlemen, long list. It is with immense pleasure that I extend a wholehearted welcome to each one of you to join us for the grand finale of the G20 TechSprint 2023, an event that has set the sight on transforming cross-border payments in partnership with BIS Innovation Hub. I wish to convey my deep appreciation to each and every participant who has contributed to the TechSprint. Your dedication, creative flair, and unwavering commitment have been the driving force behind the innovative solutions that have come to the light in the this edition of the Global Hackathon. I am sure that the ideas born here possesses the potential to reshape our approach to cross-border payments, opening doors to new possibilities. A heartfelt greeting to all esteemed dignitaries present here, and they are present through web. Your presence signifies the national and global significance of this event, particularly within the realm of cross-border payments. Your invaluable encouragement and support were pivotal in materializing this event, and we extend our most sincere gratitude for gracing us with your presence. To the commercial bankers, NBFCs, and fintechs, our sister institutions and partners, we extend a very warm welcome to each one of you. Your role in shaping the financial landscape and embracing innovation in cross-border payments is pivotal. Your participation in G20 TechSprint 2023 demonstrates your commitment for pushing the boundaries of what is possible in the world of finance and technology. Our esteemed independent panel of judges, 8 juries are there, had a very challenging task at hand to identify the winning solution out of the shortlisted pool of high-quality entities. Both with your collective expertise, I am sure that the best solutions must have been identified as winners. We are grateful for your dedication and expertise in evaluating projects that hold the key to more efficient and accessible cross-border payments. The curtains now draw to close on the G20 TechSprint 2023, a remarkable hackathon meticulously organized by Reserve Bank of India and BIS Innovation Hub, and will soon be concluded. This phenomenal journey of innovation and collaboration set against the backdrop of India's G20 presidency has truly been exceptional. We had embarked on this incredible journey with the announcement of G20 TechSprint 2023 on May 4th by our Deputy Governor Shri Ravi Shankar. This global hackathon has brought together brilliant minds, innovators, and disruptors from all corners of the world, guided by three thought-provoking predefined problem statements. The first statement was advanced tech answers to diminish the risk associated with the illicit financing concerning anti-money laundering and combating the financing of terrorism. Second problem statement was relating to crafting the tech-based strategy for liquidity and foreign exchange solutions that facilitate settlement in currencies of emerging market and developing economies. And finally, the third problem statement were developing technology-driven solution for the establishment of cross-border central bank digital currency platform with multiple stakeholders. Our mission was nothing short of a grand odyssey, aiming to find solutions that erase barriers across countries, boost economic strength, and safeguard the integrity of our financial ecosystems. It reflects India's persistent commitment to encourage responsible tech innovations on a global scale in the field of cross-border payments. This event was organized in three distinct phases: proposal submission, solution development, and final evaluation. Each phase has been defined by an unrelenting pursuit of excellence to identify the best. Once again, thank you all for being a part of this remarkable journey. Without further ado, let us commence the closing ceremony of G20 TechSprint with the remarks of Mahatma Gandhi. Quote, "A small body of determined spirits, fired by an unquenchable faith in their mission, can alter the course of history." Unquote. In today's context, we can see how tech, driven by determined minds, has the power to reshape our world. Thank you and enjoy the event. Thank you.
Thank you, Executive Director. Indeed, the journey through the TechSprint has been nothing short of remarkable. Over the course of this event, we've seen visionary thinkers, exceptional developers, and imaginative minds to unite to tackle some of the most complex challenges in the financial world. It has been a testament of human ingenuity, relentless effort, and the power of collaboration, wherein Bank for International Settlements has been with us side by side. So ladies and gentlemen, we now have a message from the head of BIS, Mr. Augustine Carstens.
Governor Das, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me start by congratulating India for its presidency of the G20 this year. You have successfully pursued a bold agenda with sustainable and inclusive growth at its core. The BIS is honored to have supported your efforts. It is my great pleasure to join you for the grand finale of the 2023 G20 TechSprint. Since its launch in 2020, the TechSprint has served as a premier global hackathon and a platform for responsible financial innovation. We at the BIS have co-hosted the TechSprint with the G20 presidency every year since 2020. And we are delighted to co-host this year's edition with the Reserve Bank of India. The G20 TechSprint has provided a stage for innovators from around the world to demonstrate how new technologies can address some of the most important problems facing the financial sector. Their solutions have inspired us all. And I am sure that this year's finalists will do the same. The 2023 TechSprint addresses on a key G20 priority, strengthening cross-border payments. Too often, these payments are slow, opaque, and expensive. That is why the G20 has been working hard on this issue through the G20 roadmap for enhancing cross-border payments. It is fitting that this work has been at the core of India's G20 presidency. After all, India has been a pioneer in delivering fast, secure, affordable, and inclusive domestic payments, most notably through the Unified Payments Interface Platform, or UPI, and the broader India Stack ecosystem. And it has built on this success to tackle the more complex task of cross-border payments, including by linking UPI with the Pay Now system in Singapore. Through our Innovation Hub, the BIS has also promoted the use of new technology to address key pain points in cross-border payments. Project Nexus in our Singapore Center has created a gateway to link domestic fast payments around the world at scale. We are now partnering with central banks in Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand to use the Nexus model to enhance payments connectivity throughout the region. Project Icebreaker in our Nordic Center has used similar technology to connect prototype retail center bank digital currencies across jurisdictions. And through Project Enbridge, Dunbar, and Jura, we have shown how multiple CBDC arrangements can deliver cross-border payments that settle quickly, cheaply, and with greater transparency than existing methods. There are many multilateral payments platforms under development, and they show enormous promise in addressing the problems of cross-border payments. But much work needs to be done on their design and development. Let me mention some priority areas. First, multilateral platforms must promote financial integrity. They cannot serve as vehicles for money laundering, terrorist financing, or sanctions evasion. And they must prevent these activities while imposing the lowest possible regulatory burden on participants. Second, multilateral platforms should enable settlement using a broad range of currencies, including those of emerging market and developing economies. In today's system, cross-border settlement in such currencies is difficult and expensive because of forex exposure and liquidity risks. Finally, multilateral platforms should create opportunities for the development of new payment services. Building technology solutions around interoperability across platforms and types of blockchain, APIs, embedded supervision, privacy, and cybersecurity are all promising additions to multilateral platforms that demand further exploration. These three key priorities are especially reflected in the problem statements of this year's TechSprint. The participants have worked hard to develop innovative solutions to address them. We will shortly see the teams who have developed the most exciting proposals. I would like to thank all participants for their dedication, perseverance, and I might add, the sleepless nights they experienced in fostering their ideas and developing solutions that could reshape the cross-border payments landscape. I would also like to express my gratitude to the judges and experts for their invaluable contributions. Finally, let me thank Governor Das and his colleagues at the Reserve Bank of India for their leadership and their cooperation in bringing this year's TechSprint to a successful conclusion. The G20 TechSprint is not just about lines of code, prototypes, or prices. It is about forging connections, nurturing creativity, and cultivating a spirit of continuous learning. And it is also about pushing boundaries and exploring uncharted territories with the shared goal of making a positive impact to the societies. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you very much.
insightful and encouraging by Mr. Augustine Carstens, head of BIS. Ladies and gentlemen, Reserve Bank of India has implemented several initiatives and policies to foster innovation in the financial sector under the leadership of Governor Mr. Shaktikanta Das. I now request Governor of Reserve Bank of India, Mr. Shaktikanta Das, to address the audience and share his thoughts on innovation and transformation.
How do I keep it and read it? Take me. Hold on. I'll read. It's fine, no? A very warm good evening to all of you, to all the participants. My colleague, Deputy Governor Ravi Shankar from the Reserve Bank of India, Ms. Cecilia Kingsley, Head of the BIS Innovation Hub, Chairman, Reserve Bank Innovation Hub, Shri Chris Gopal Krishnan, Chairman NCPI, Shri Mahapatra, Managing Directors and Chief Executive Officers of banks and financial institutions, esteemed judges and participants, distinguished delegates from various countries who are also joining online, my colleagues from the Reserve Bank, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to be present here on this occasion of the G20 TechSprint of 2023 Grand Finale. An event that represents the spirit of innovation, collaboration, and transformation. TechSprint is yet another initiative which reinforces our commitment to harness technology and foster innovations that can transform the financial landscape of the entire world. As we gather here in the presence of remarkable minds and visionary leaders, we stand on the vortex of possibility and progress, where innovation is not just a concept, but a catalyst for change. TechSprint 2023 resonates profoundly with India's commitment to innovation. With its robust startup ecosystem, vibrant talent pool, and unwavering commitment to digital transformation, India is now focusing on the way technology can be harnessed to bridge gaps, empower individuals, and promote financial inclusion. The past few years have seen rapid expansion of digital technologies in India, having transformative impact on our financial system. Today, more and more people have access to financial services regardless of their location or social status, owing to the robust digital public infrastructure like Aadhaar, affordable internet, and mobile phone services. Innovations are powering the spread of mobile banking, digital payments, and other customized digital product offerings. A landmark example of our commitment to innovations is the UPI, which has been a game changer for India's digital payments ecosystem. It has helped to drive financial inclusion by bringing millions of unbanked individuals into the formal financial system. With over 10 billion transactions a month, and this is a new milestone which we crossed in August. Starting in 2016, it has grown over the years, and last month in August 2023, the total number of transactions on the UPI exceeded 10 billion, totally 10 billion transactions. So with over 10 billion transactions a month, the UPI has become the backbone of digital payments in India and has helped to catalyze a wave of innovations in the fintech sector. Today, there are more than 70 mobile apps and more than 50 million merchants who accept UPI payments across the country. From financial inclusion through digital payments to using artificial intelligence for credit assessments, India's journey exemplifies innovation with a human touch. At the Reserve Bank, we are committed to promoting responsible innovation. As part of this, we have taken few strategic steps in the recent past. On the institutional front, we have set up the FinTech department within the Reserve Bank with the objective of paying dedicated attention to the fast-evolving FinTech sector. The mandate of this department is to promote innovation while managing the associated risks, if any. Similarly, we have set up the Reserve Bank Innovation Hub as a wholly owned subsidiary which is currently engaged in several innovative technology-based projects touching people at the bottom of the pyramid. Once fully scaled, these projects are expected to have transformational impact on the financial services ecosystem, particularly in the lending space. The Reserve Bank has also put in place a regulatory sandbox framework wherein innovators get the opportunity to test their products in a controlled environment. The experience from the 4 cohorts under the sandbox so far has been encouraging. In fact, some of the products that successfully exited the sandbox environment have seen actual deployment. Further, with a view to generate ideas for a specific problem, we have started conducting long-form hackathons known as Harbinger. After successful completion of the first Harbinger in 2021, the second hackathon is currently in progress. More recently, we have launched a pilot project on a public tech platform for frictionless credit. The platform was developed in association with the Reserve Bank Innovation Hub. And I would like to congratulate the Reserve Bank Innovation Hub for having taken this initiative and for having designed and developed this public tech platform. As you would be aware, the data required for credit appraisal are available with different entities and they are in separate systems. And these create frictions in timely delivery of loans to the needy. Through this public end-to-end digital platform, we are enabling lenders to use the information available in multiple places for credit assessment and offer various lending products in a frictionless and speedy manner. This platform would obviate the need for multiple bilateral integrations of lenders with information providers. This end-to-end digital platform is expected to bring in greater efficiency to the entire process of delivery of credit in terms of reduction of costs, improving turnaround time, greater scalability, and further expanding the reach of financial services. Under India's G20 presidency, this 4th edition of G20 TechSprint was launched on May 4th this year with the theme Technology Solutions for Cross-Border Payments. The issue of cross-border payments is a G20 priority area. Notwithstanding the progress made so far, the key challenges to existing cross-border payments continue to be high cost, low speed, limited access, and insufficient transparency. Faster, cheaper, and more transparent and more inclusive cross-border payment services would deliver widespread benefits to people and economies worldwide. It would also support economic growth, international trade, and financial inclusion. Let me now move on to another technology innovation, namely the central bank digital currency. Several central banks across the world are considering the introduction of CBDCs and are taking steps in this direction. India is one of the few countries which have launched CBDC pilots in both wholesale and retail segments. Slowly and steadily, we are expanding the pilot to more banks, more cities, more people, and more use cases. The empirical data that we are generating would go a long way in shaping the policies and future course of action relating to CBDCs. With its instant settlement feature, I believe CBDCs can play an important role in making cross-border payments cheaper, faster, and more secure. The problem statements identified for this G20 TechSprint have been carefully chosen. These pertain to broadly three problem areas. First, reducing illicit finance risk. Second, forex and technology solutions for currency settlement. And third, technology solutions for multilateral cross-border CBDC platforms. Let me highlight some important aspects of these problem statements. The first problem statement focuses on AML CFT, that is anti-money laundering and combating financing of terrorism. The first problem statement focuses on AML CFT technology solutions that can be integrated into multilateral platforms to reduce the risks of illicit finance while increasing efficiency of the screening processes for AML CFT sanctions. It is extremely challenging to achieve full AML CFT compliance, as enforcement is sometimes difficult, slow, and at times only partial. Therefore, it is important to come up with innovative solutions to deal with this major risk to international financial system. The second problem statement seeks to encourage the participants to come up with technology solutions in forex and liquidity to enable settlement in more number of EMDE currencies. Multilateral payment platforms that support multiple currencies would offer a way to promote such local currency payments. As things stand today, forex and liquidity risks associated with EMD currencies in particular can make the operation of multilateral platforms with EMD currencies more challenging. It is in this backdrop that effective liquidity mechanisms need to be developed. The third problem statement, which was intentionally kept broad, calls for technology solutions to multilateral cross-border CBDC platforms. It invited solutions and technologies for multilateral cross-border CBDC platforms, which can contribute to interoperability across multi-CBDC platforms or domestic payment systems, reduce operational cost, and increase efficiency while ensuring consistency in standards across multiple jurisdictions. I strongly believe cross-border payments can be made more efficient through adoption of CBDCs, and this is an idea which should receive our close attention. As all of us are starting on a clean slate on the CBDC front, the adoption of right technology platform, which is interoperable, would be a great benefit to the future of cross-border payment ecosystem. I'm happy to share that this G20 TechSprint has witnessed encouraging participation from around the world, with 93 proposals submitted across the three problem statements. In collaboration with the BIS, 21 proposals in total, that is 7 each for the three problem statements, they were shortlisted. These proposals have the potential to bring transformation in the cross-border payments ecosystem in line with the G20 priority. They have the power to provide solutions to maintain the integrity of financial system, empower the underserved, reduce frictions in cross-border payments, and amplify the resilience of the financial systems. These proposals were evaluated by an eminent jury, and 3 best submissions, one for each problem statement, have been chosen as winners. My congratulations to the winning teams. I would also like to thank all the participants for their efforts and encourage them to continue their innovative endeavors. I extend my gratitude to every participant, mentor, judge, and partner who have contributed to the success of this edition of the G20 TechSprint. I also acknowledge the active contribution of the BIS Innovation Hub in this entire journey. Together, we have demonstrated the power of collaboration and the promise of innovation. Let me now conclude by stating that innovation is at the heart of progress. In an increasingly complex and interconnected world, our economies, markets, and regulatory frameworks must evolve in tandem. The grand finale of G20 TechSprint is not just a celebration of technological advancement, it's a testimony to our commitment to innovation as a driver of prosperity, resilience, and inclusion. In our pursuit of innovation, we must also recognize that technology is often accompanied by risks relating to market integrity, conduct, data privacy, security, and ethics. Innovation must therefore be accompanied by a commitment to responsible innovation, a pledge to balance progress with accountability, disruptions with safeguards, and growth with ethics. This TechSprint has showcased that innovation is not confined to the walls of laboratories or the realm of academia alone. It resides in the aspirations of the people and nations. As we get closer to the G20 summit on 9th and 10th September, let us renew our commitment to realize the G20 theme of One Future. We must embrace the spirit of global cooperation to make the benefits of technological advancements and innovations available to all. Thank you and wish everyone all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor, for that encouraging and inspiring message. Ladies and gentlemen, the TechSprint was a long journey of 4 months. And over the period of these 4 months, it was filled with memorable moments where innovation met determination. Moments that will continue to inspire us, moments that will be with us for a very long time. We have put together some of these moments for all of you. Let's take a moment to relive these incredible moments that have defined the TechSprint 2023. G20 TechSprint 2023.
This tech sprint will probably give it a fillip, give it a boost in taking that initiative forward.
Cross-border payments sit at the heart of the global economy.
A journey of innovation, journey of creativity, a journey of collaboration in the tech world.
The intention of the TechSprint is really to seek to have public and private collaboration.
Where imagination meets determination and courage meets conviction.
The experience has been fantastic, and we really would like to thank the RBI for hosting us at such a fantastic venue and for putting so much.
It's a wonderful opportunity for us, and kudos to Reserve Bank of India.
Of diligence that was applied by the organizers in making sure that we presented this at a level of detail.
Hospitality and everything else is amazing. So thank you very much. That's a pleasure and great honor to participate in the event.
It was a great experience. It was a real honor to present to the judges and they had a lot of great questions and dialogue afterwards. So overall, I think a great experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, our panel of jury members, experts in their respective fields, had a challenging task at hand of evaluating these ingenious solutions. Their discerning eyes helped us recognize not just innovation, but the potential for real-world application. Not just ideas, but the spark for transformation. We had a core panel of 5 jury members and at least 1 specialist for each problem statement. To appreciate their efforts and contributions to the G20 TechSprint 2023, may I now request the Governor to come on the stage and felicitate the jury members with a memento and a certificate of appreciation. Our first jury member, Mr. Dilip Asbe, MD and CEO of National Payments Corporation of India. Our second, Mr. Andrew McCormack, COO, Al Etihad Payments. Next, I request Ms. Vivon Sui, Senior FinTech Director, HKMA. She's from Hong Kong Monetary Authority and flew all the way here for evaluating the solutions. Mr. Brian Zhang, co-founder and the Executive Director, Cambridge Center for Alternative Finance. Ms. Violin Clark, Executive Secretary, FATF. She has been one of the specialists for Problem Statement 1. Mr. Andrei Veslo. He is the Senior Economist at the IMF. And he was the specialist for both Problem Statement 2 as well as Problem Statement 3. Mr. Pirapong Thonagit is the Deputy Director, Digital Currency at the Bank of Thailand. Mr. Pirapong Thonagit from Bank of Thailand. He was the specialist for Problem Statement 3. And last but not the least, Mr. Harish Natarajan, Practice Manager at the World Bank. Mr. Natarajan is not present in person, but he joined us for the entire evaluation for 2 days virtually from Washington. Governor, I request you to take the seat, please, as we move on to the next. Thank you, sir, for felicitating the jury members. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. We've all been waiting for this moment. After 2 days of rigorous evaluation and intense competition, it's time to find out the winners of the G20 TechSprint 2023. These teams have displayed exceptional innovation, creativity, and problem-solving skills. The teams that were shortlisted for the final evaluation, they have demonstrated the ability to push the boundaries of innovation in the world of finance and technology. Let's give a round of applause to all the final shortlisted teams that presented their solutions to the jury members. As I announce their names in the order of their presentations. Ladies and gentlemen, the shortlisted teams under problem statement 1, the problem statement 1, which was AML CFT to reduce illicit finance risk, are team number 1, Monetago. So Monetago was a team from Singapore, and they came here and presented their solution under problem statement 1. Team number 2, Secretarium Limited. Team number 3, Pay Local. Team 4, Global Screening Services, GSS. Team 5, United Nations Capital Development Fund, UNCDF. Team 6, Global Legal Entity Identifier Foundation. And Team 7, MasterCard Technologies Private Limited. I now request the Governor to reveal the winner under problem statement 1. Governor, please do the honors of opening the envelope and telling us who is the winner under problem statement 1 of the G20 TechSprint 2023.
Now, the winner for AML CFT sanctioned technology solutions to reduce illicit finance risk is Secretarium Limited.
The winner by handing over the memento and a check of 40 lakh rupees as the winner prize. Thank you, Governor, for revealing the winners of problem statement 1. Moving on, problem statement 2. So the shortlisted teams under problem statement 2, which was FX and liquidity technology solutions to enable settlement in more emerging market economies, currencies. Team 1, part economies, currencies. Team 1, Partior. Team 2, Ajna Inc. Team 3, Clever. Team 4, Uniswap Labs. Team 5, Millicent Labs. Team 6, Grow. Team 7, Baton Systems Inc. Governor, I now request you to reveal the winner under problem statement 2.
Now, before I announce the winners of the problem statement 2, on a lighter vein, I wanted to just mention that when they briefed me about today's event and payment, handing over the memento, the prize, and the check, such a large check. So I was just suggesting to my people, why don't you do it digitally? So that, it represents the spirit of the event. But then I was told, for optics and for our photographers, I think we needed something which is more acceptable and more attractive. So that's beside the point. But the winner for this problem statement, Forex and Liquidity Technology Solutions, to enable settlement in more emerging market and developing economy, that is EMDA currencies, is Millicent Labs.
That brings us to the last winner under problem statement 3. And the shortlisted teams for problem statement 3, technology solutions for multilateral CBDC platforms, are FortisNet, GND and UDPM, T Project Kevin Zhang, Xeron Microsystems Private Limited, Knox Networks, Farfin, and Currency Networks Limited. I request the Governor to reveal the winner for problem statement 3.
The problem statement 3 for technology solutions for multilateral CBDC platforms goes to Knox Networks Private Limited.
So we have the winner, the last winner for the day, under problem statement 3, Knox Networks. To the winning team. Thank you so much, Governor, for felicitating all the winners. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have the winners under the 3 problem statements. So these were the winners for you. It was indeed a tough competition, but ultimately these teams have stood out among their peers. In order to give insights into these winning solutions, we have now a brief video highlighting key aspects of their solutions, which has actually resulted into them winning the G20 TechSprint 2023. So the first video, the winner of problem statement 1, Secretarium Limited.
Financial markets are truly global, but nearly all efforts to tackle financial crime are managed by firms independently. Collaboration can bring huge benefits, but sharing data between firms is fraught with challenges too. So until now, it's easier not to collaborate. But privacy-enhancing technology changes this. DANI is a solution that's been developed in partnership with some of the world's largest banks. We securely and anonymously reconcile production data between firms for AML and regulatory use cases across borders.
The transaction monitoring component of our solution is based on unsupervised AI, which builds a network profile of each customer and automatically spots suspicious activity without requiring any personal information. We have created a 2-country architecture mimicking India and the UK, where each country is running its own cross-bank TM utility and shares depersonalized suspicion scores across borders rather than personal information.
The entire suite of DANI is supported by Secretarium technology. It's a combination of cryptography and secure hardware that keeps data always protected, even during processing. And the firm's identity is never disclosed, not even to us. The technology is designed around data collaboration. It allows parties to disclose data on an investigation in a secure room. DANI is ready, and we look forward to collaborating with you. Thank you.
Next, the winner of problem statement 2, Millicent Labs.
LoftHub is a liquidity optimizing cross-chain hub for CBDC exchange that addresses the challenges of FX volatility and liquidity risks, especially in emerging market and developing economy currencies. Designed to be integrated into multilateral platforms, LoftHub is able to seamlessly connect multiple sovereign CBDC networks, even those built on different underlying technologies, including Hyperledger Fabric, Besu, Quorum, Corda, and Cosmos, by using inter-blockchain communication to on-ramp their various currencies to its hybrid on-chain exchange that merges the benefits of automated market makers with traditional limit order books for cost-effective and frictionless foreign exchange. Unlike most automated market makers that feature a simple constant product exchange curve, LoftHub enables concentrated liquidity provision around a specific price range, greatly increasing the efficiency of small amounts of liquidity, while its multi-pool routing enables the ability to trade currencies without a direct trading pair in one simple click. LoftHub is structured in a hub-and-spoke model, where multiple heterogeneous CBDC networks are able to connect to the main hub, which features the hybrid exchange, powered by Comet BFT, a powerful consensus mechanism that enables the complex hybrid exchange design by processing tens of thousands of orders per second, unlocking the throughput required for a multilateral payment system to be mass adopted.
Now let's have a look at the winner solution for problem statement 3, Nox Networks Private Limited.
Hi everyone, this is Nox Networks. We are a payments infrastructure software built to cater to wholesale and retail use cases all in one system, supporting all forms of regulated money from CBDCs to tokenized deposits. This system is deliberately designed to work within the current two-tier banking system and regulatory environment. In fact, Nox is not the network operator, but rather the financial institutions are in charge of owning and operating the network themselves within their existing governance structure. We cater to the full value of payments from wholesale money to retail to even institutional and consumer digital identity. Our next-generation file-based technology sits at the core of our solution. These files can take the form of any asset like digital banknotes, deposits, treasuries. Think of it as tokenization without the need for blockchain. We solve for key challenges in existing solutions for our banking customers. This includes scalability, interoperability, privacy, and programmability. Our multilateral CBDC solution was inspired by many of the BIS projects, and our demo showcases several types of transactions, including remittances, delivery versus payment, and payment versus payment, and of course, our digital identity bridge. Thanks for watching.
So these were the three winning solutions, and they presented why they were the winners. Now, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the final moments of the G20 TechSprint 2023. I now request Chief General Manager, FinTech Department, Mr. Suvendu Pati, to come on the stage and offer his vote of thanks.
So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As all good things must come to an end, we are at the end of this very remarkable event of 2 days and the culmination of the 4-month effort. So, as we come close to this on this extraordinary G20 TechSprint 2023, I am infused with deep appreciation, profound respect, and immense gratitude for the incredible journey that we have collectively undertaken and made this TechSprint a resounding success. Thank you all. The TechSprint finale has been a testament to the indomitable spirit of collaboration, the creativity, and the relentless pursuit of excellence that we have witnessed throughout this 4 months of engagement, which commenced on 4th of May this year. The fourth edition of the TechSprint held immense value and significance to all the people involved due to several reasons. And I feel proud to mention that every single person has been associated with this TechSprint has contributed with the best efforts and unflinching dedication. Under India's presidency, the TechSprint, which is a once-in-a-20-year event, which means it is a once-in-a-lifetime for some of us who are organizing this. So it's been a very memorable event. And through the Almighty's blessing, this is the only one event which was, not impacted by COVID, and it was for the first time that the entire evaluation of the final shortlisted solutions happened in person. For BIS Innovation Hub 2, this is the first time the G20 TechSprint was managed by their Hong Kong center, and it is only apt for it to be centered around the most important agenda of G20, that is on streamlining cross-border payments. I express my heartfelt gratitude to our governor for gracing this occasion and announcing the winners of this year's TechSprint, as well as for his thoughtful, thought-provoking and encouraging words. I also take this opportunity to thank Mr. Agustin Constance, General Manager of BIS, for his special address and his valuable message. Our special appreciation goes to the BIS team led by BIS Innovation Hub Head, Ms. Cecilia Kingsley, who is in person here, Hong Kong Center Head, Ms. Benedict Nolens, Ms. Ayu, Ms. Teresa, who are also in person here, and the entire team from BIS who are not present here for their continuous technical support and collaboration in shaping the journey of this TechSprint. Thank you all of you once again. And our journey actually started much before the announcement in 4th of May. In fact, the first interaction happened sometime in January this year. So thank you all of you, and we had weekly calls and even more frequent calls at times to put things together. Thanks to the entire BIS team. Our sincere thanks to our Deputy Governor, Shri Ravi Shankar, and Executive Director, Shri Ajay Chaudhary, who have been a pillar of strength and guiding force behind the conduct of this year's TechSprint and has always been hands-on and inspiring us. Our deep gratitude to the esteemed dignitaries from the IBA, NPCI, Reserve Bank Innovation Hub, Rebate, IFTAS, commercial banks, NBFCs, the fintechs for their gracious presence today. Our wholehearted thanks also goes out to the leaders and representatives from the countries across the G20 nations who have recognized this pressing need to address the cross-border payment challenges in today's interconnected world. And some of them are joined us at the time of inauguration, launch of this event, as well as today. So thank you all of you for their comments while developing the problem statements, as well as coming out with comments how to take this forward. I extend my deep regards to all the participants for their very enthusiastic participation. The participants who could make it here today and those who could not be present in person, for all of them, it has been a very commendable effort on your part. Your ideas, your innovation, your efforts, and your dedication have been truly inspiring. A sincere note of appreciation goes to our distinguished panel of the judges who meticulously evaluated these solutions. As it was witnessed, it was a very tough job, and our thanks also goes out to the mentors who assisted us in our midpoint events. And they had provided valuable insights. I hope these have also gone in to build a better solutions that were presented in the finale. Special thanks to my colleagues from various departments of RBI, especially including International Department, the Department Communication, and other support departments who have extended support to this entire journey. Very warm and heartfelt thanks to my own small team in the FinTech department who have worked backstage, round the clock to put this mega event together. Thank you, all of you. And last but not the least, in an event of this magnitude with so much of technology being put into use, it's the event management company entity as well as the hospitality from this Taj Hotel. They need a word of appreciation. Thank you, all of you. Before I conclude, during the judging process, the judges found the solutions to be very close to each other, and they thought it was a very tough choice to single out a particular winner. Each solution had some positives and new creative ideas. So judges recommended that even though they cannot be declared the winners, at least a special mention should be made about a couple of proposals that found merit. So I am on their behalf, I am just making this mention here. So that should sound as a word of encouragement to all of you. So in the problem statement, AMLs and CFT, Pay Local, which is from India, they found a special mention. Congratulations to all of you. And in the problem statement number 2, in the Forex and liquidity, the two entities found a special mention. It was a very close call there. It was the Baton Systems from the US. And the second was Clever from Indonesia. Congratulations to both the teams. And on the third problem statement on multilateral CBDCs, again, two entities found special mention. Judges found it difficult to come to a common conclusion, but they were close choices. Two entities are one, Parfin from Brazil, and Kevin Zhang. So your solutions did inspire, did spark a debate, and they were really close to close there. So congratulations to all the teams. All of you are winners in a sense, having come this far. Among 93 proposals, 21 were shortlisted, so all of you are winners in a sense. It was a very close call for most of the cases. So ladies and gentlemen, this may be the conclusion of the TechSprint 2023, but it signifies the start of a fresh chapter in the realms of cross-border payments, finance, and innovation. The ideas shared, connections made, and the lessons learned during this event may shape the landscape of the cross-border remittance in the days to come. As Albert Einstein had said, we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used to when we created them. And true to this, the solutions that were presented here have risen to the next level. So congratulations all the teams for your hard efforts. I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all those who have played a part in making this global TechSprint during India's G20 presidency a true celebration of innovation. May our collaborative efforts lead us to a better future of seamless cross-border payments. Thank you all. Namaste.